How you doing, sir? Your name?
Kevin Griffin.
Kevin Griffin.
Yeah.
Beautiful lime shape right there. Where that concept came from?
So it was originally an origami design by a mathematician, Tom Hull, and I'd made it in paper and I wanted to transfer it to wood, translate it into that form. And it was quite challenging to to actually work out the angles. Everything's critical because this is 5 pyramids interlocking. The pyramids aren't joined other than themselves. And the only reason it stays together and symmetrical is because the length, width and height of the pieces has to be exact. Perfect. So that they just fit through the spaces and hold the other pyramids in place.
So you measure everything.
So yeah, based on I make these out of a board, and based on the thickness of the board I then calculate how long I can make it, and then have to then cut it to precise angles. I do all this with hand tools, actually a hand plane only, because the precision, there's these compound miter joints. If I'm out by 1/4 of a degree collectively, then you'll get a big gap and it
wouldn't work as good as
it'll be. Yeah, it'll really detract from the form. So the bigger the piece, the more exact I have to be, because the joint is longer, so it's more time for the defect to grow, if you like. So this, I have about 90 hours on this piece. This is 22 inches across. It weighs about 12 pounds. This is cherry.
Cherry. That was my question.
Yeah,
what wood is?
Yeah.
I like the way as it moves, the shade. The shade. It really gives another three-dimensional effect.
And if the light here, there's too much brightness here, but in a room, it casts these amazing shadows, and it's such a living room. Wow. And that's that piece actually.
Very nice way to advertise your product.
Yeah, people like them, but then seeing it in place somewhere in a setting is, it's people go, oh my God,
very intimate play.
Exactly.
Are you guys local?
Yeah, we're down in Westchester.
Westchester,
down
right
near
there by the LAX.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do you have a YouTube channel or web page?
No, I have a web page, jpgwoodworking.com.
Okay.
And I have a Facebook page, and I sell. A lot of this stuff is available on Etsy.com, and also Houzz.com, HOUZZ, which is a designer architect kind of environment, which is a better venue for these kinds of items.
Do you ship out of the state? Or?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. Have to work out. I mean, these are kind of bulky and can be quite heavy, but yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, and whatever size, I make them custom for some people like smaller ones to fit in their space, or some people like bigger ones for pendants or a foyer or something.
Oh yeah, the bigger the piece, the better statement it makes.
Yeah, I think they're very dramatic. So in an entryway to a restaurant or something, they really,
very
and they're not tiresome to look at. They're constantly. I make them, and I constantly like looking at them.
It's one of those pieces that are conversational pieces.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Very good, man. Right. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank you very much.